Hey guys, this is Spartacus here, and yesterday Treyarch updated Black Ops Cold War to add in rewards for players who completed the main quest on all of the zombie maps, including the main quest that we see available on the Outbreak game mode, which there's only 2 by the way. And so if you completed all of the main quests that we see within Die Machine, Firebase Z, Mauer Toten, Forsaken, and of course the 2 quests available on the Outbreak game mode, you get access to a few different rewards that you can use in game. The first reward that I will mention is definitely the best reward that we have throughout this update, and this allows you to actually have your starting loadout weapon at tier 3 as soon as you start any zombies match, which is extremely beneficial. And in order for this to happen, of course, first you must complete every single main quest on every zombies map, including the 2 on the Outbreak game mode, and then you want to make your way over to the zoo map over on the Outbreak game mode. And by far the easiest way to do this right now is by going into a game of Outbreak Collapse. And if you do this on solo, you can actually vote for which map you want to play on. And so if you don't see zoo pop up, you can just back out, find another match of Outbreak Collapse, and then hopefully zoo will eventually pop up, which it always does for me. And so you can do that, or you could of course just play Outbreak normally. And if you don't get on zoo right away, you can actually find this particular mask, and when you interact with it, nothing really happens, but once you go ahead and teleport to the next location, you can guarantee yourself to enter zoo every single time. So it's not too difficult to actually find zoo in Outbreak right now based on the Outbreak Collapse game mode, and of course these masks that you can find on the other maps. Now if you're wondering where all these masks are on all of these maps, as of right now we don't know every single location, but I'll have an image on screen showing you a tweet that Margwa News Network was able to discover where the masks are on specific locations for certain maps, but we don't know where they are on all of them just quite yet. But once you are able to find the zoo map, make your way over to this part of the map, and you're going to find an altar with 6 pillars surrounding it. Each of the pillars represent each of the main quest Easter eggs, and I assume they light up every time you completed the Easter egg. And so when you go up to the altar, you can start this pact, and once you start it, you're going to see this cool animation with some dialogue playing that a demon's talking to you, and this demon sounds awfully a lot like Dr. Monty, surprisingly. But anyway, you're going to have like all this energy be beaming onto your character, and then bam, on screen you're going to see that you're going to have that permanent upgrade reward that your loadout weapon will be at tier 3 every time you load into a zombies match. Now I don't know about you guys, but having this permanent reward is extremely beneficial because I'm always trying to save up as much salvage as possible to try and upgrade my weapon to the highest tier possibly can at the earliest round. And so having my weapon at tier 3 at the start of every zombies match is huge because I can use my salvage and focus on other things like upgrading my armor, for example, or maybe buying support or like equipment at the crafting table. And so this is really beneficial for whenever you want to play zombies in the future. And if for whatever reason you don't want your weapon to actually be at tier 3 every time you load up into a zombies match, all you gotta do is go back up to the altar and you can break the pact, and this will make it to where your gun is no longer at tier 3 every time you load up a new zombies match. Also, once you have activated the altar, you're going to see a bunch of notifications pop up on your screen saying you've completed all these different Dark Ops challenges, and this basically is just a confirmation that you've completed all the Easter eggs throughout Black Ops Cold War Zombies. And if you go to the main menu, you can actually see that there is a Dark Ops calling card that you've unlocked, which I guess looks kind of cool. It would have been nice if it was animated, I'm just saying. But also you get a bunch of these different emblems that are the characters that we see throughout the kind of storyline that we see within Black Ops Cold War Zombies, which I guess is pretty cool. There are a couple cool looking characters that we see within those emblems. But you know, honestly, the calling card and emblems a little underwhelming if I'm being honest with you. I mean, it's nice getting all that XP, I suppose, but it would have been nice if like some of these emblems and if at least the Dark Ops calling card could have been animated. But also you get this Dark Deeds watch, which looks pretty cool. It may actually be the coolest looking watch we have within Black Ops Cold War. And what this watch does, it actually just counts your headshots. So this is pretty cool, I think, if you're a zombies player trying to actually complete challenges, and because you know all of the weapons in Black Ops Cold War require a lot of critical kills, and so if you're playing zombies, I think this is going to be a really good way to actually track which weapons you're actually getting headshots with. Even though I think the watch does look cool and that it does track headshots, it is a watch and it's a cosmetic item. It's something that I am probably barely going to look at whenever I'm playing in game. And so honestly, the only good reward out of this is the permanent tier 3 upgrade for your loadout weapon. Like, that's really the only good thing that has came throughout this update, and as a reward for completing all the main quests. It is a little underwhelming. It's definitely a little bit better than the RK5 pistol we had within Black Ops 3. Shout out to the OG players who remember that. But either way, I actually do like the fact that you can break the pact and that you don't have to have a tier 3 upgrade every single time. I think that's actually pretty cool, but I'm probably going to keep it there permanently just because I don't go back and play Black Ops Cold War Zombies too often. So either way, it's cool that we got something nonetheless. It's better late than never. It's better than not having anything at all, but it is a little underwhelming, especially right now with the Call of Duty community, because we're all just like completely sick of Vanguard. We're just dying to wait to see the reveal trailer for Modern Warfare 2. And so it was really exciting to see that Treyarch went ahead and updated Black Ops Cold War, giving us this stuff. Not really complaining because Treyarch didn't have to do this whatsoever, and so I am happy that we do have something. But could it be better? Of course it could, but you know, Treyarch, they need to focus on their next Call of Duty game, and they definitely need to focus on zombies for their next game as well, because if they just left Vanguard in the dust right now, I'd be totally okay with that, even though they are going to make it slightly better here in the near future, which I'm definitely going to be covering once they add Shino Numa, the official Shino Numa into Vanguard Zombies, not the little small Shino Numa we have currently right now. But either way, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel for more Call of Duty videos. Leave a like on the video if you found it helpful and useful. Also, do not forget to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with me outside of YouTube, and I shall catch you guys later.